them even in there. Nuh-uh, son. We don't do that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's probably because I live in Alaska. But yeah, here's where we're gonna get at. Who we're getting at? Chicken and dumplings. What was he mentioning about that? We'll make some maybe tomorrow night. Cheese ball. That's 100% on them cheese balls. Sometimes that's all people get. Is you know. Sometimes you get what you got, and you got what you get. Here, do me a favor. Stand over here with me. There you go. So you got here. Let me turn you back around. So you got your sausage, your meat. This is perfect. Maybe give it just a stir to get everything off the side. That's that really good stuff on the sides right there. Slightly on the watery side, but it's all right. It's going to thicken up. You got your noodles cooking. And that's it. Click off. You got your noodles cooking. You got the sauce is pretty much watching. Why is nobody watching my live? Cause I'm new. You know, there's not a lot of foot traffic. I'm not iShowSpeed or any of these other young people. I'm just a regular person. Here's a dog. Here, you know what? I got you. Here's a dog tax. Okay. What does the room smell like? It smells fresh. I appreciate you asking. It smells really good. It smells like spaghetti. It smells like noodles. It smells like the floor's been mopped. It's clean. It smells like someone changed the filter out on the air conditioner. It smells, honest to God, it smells like spaghetti and whatever this is right here. All right, there's my cat. That's Cat Bastard right there. I don't want to get flagged from YouTube, but that's Cat Bastard. There's the other Cat Bastard. And get all my stuff ready. The food looks so good. It's 100%. Hang out right here just for a second. Let's get this food stirred up a little bit. We got all the stuff. You know what? I do need to stop at the store tomorrow. I'll make myself a note. We got to get chicken for chicken and dumplings. We gotta get some chicken for some chicken and dumplings. We gotta get the colander. My dog's available for adoption if you're interested. He's 100% available. The cat is also available for adoption. There you go. Noodle's gonna be about what's up, Reggie? Welcome back. I don't know what happened. I was giving y'all a tour of my house, talking about chicken and dumplings. I'm glad to see Reggie's back. It's is back. FGG is back, I think. You left now, man. Look at these. They got fat fingers, and I pressed the wrong button on there, and it just said, "Your time's up." Pretty much. What are we stepping on? I watched all of your streams. I watch all your streams. I appreciate that. That's 100% right there. Reggie, I'll show you the cats since you weren't here for the cat taxes. That's Bastardo right there. That's Georgie. That's my credenza. Let me get this off here so you can see that niceness. That's my credenza. That's Charleston. Jelly Bean, that's legit. What kind of cat is Jelly Bean? Yeah, ziti. You gotta be careful, like when you're cooking your spaghetti. This is just a reference for everybody. When you're making your spaghetti, when you follow this recipe right here, you gotta be careful with what pasta you use. I'm using ziti pasta. Ziti pasta usually is better at absorbing the flavor, bringing the flavors in, getting the flavors trapped within inside of it. Nice pets, bro. I appreciate that. If you use angel hair, you get done quick. If you use regular spaghetti, if you use Alfredo, but the problem is they won't necessarily hold on to the flavor. You just coat everything with the flavor. You want I wish I could pet your dog and your cat. I got you. Here, I'll take care of it for you. Hey, how you doing? It's me. It's. Yep, that's it. Okay, where's the next one at? Hey, how you doing? Uh-oh. That one's super protective of people having a good time. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you even think you're gonna have a good time, that one springs up and says, "No, that's that's not happening." If it even suspects, there's even a touch of positivity in the air, that's not happening. Hold on, y'all. We gotta get some hands washed so we pet some animals. Alright, back to what we're doing. You see how them ZDs look? You feel better now? You look really sad. Oh, no, no. I'm just stressed. I'm not sad. Z. I'm stressed in a mug with life. Life's crazy right now. But I do feel better now that, now that people are able to enjoy this. Shut up. Yo, let me fix my hair to make sure I look extra nice. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. How you doing, El? There you go. Man, I can't believe it's super cool to have you in here. That was my girl, y'all. She's super cool. Subscribe to her channel. Give her a shout out. Go to her channel. Make sure to like her videos. Subscribe to her. She's super neat. Maybe about one more minute. Hey Tasha, and we got Tasha here and Elle, and we got It's is in here. They felt so soft and fluffy. They felt like a what am I cooking? I'm glad that you asked. We are making spaghetti sauce. We made this spaghetti sauce 100% fresh using these tomatoes, garlic. Don't mind this up here, please. The garlic, the shallots, which I still have to put up. We made it using our basil or our oregano. All this stuff is 100% fresh tonight. And then tomorrow night, possibly, I'm gonna make some homemade chicken and dumplings. That's it right there. Y'all, do me a favor. Hang out right here just for a moment. Hang out over here though so you can see what's happening. Good thing you're not sad. I'm not at all sad. Like I said, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. There's levels to this, but sad is not anywhere near my my level of here, hang out over here. What's wrong? Oh, school? I got insane amount of work to do in school today. I only have one day off of work, and that one day constitutes as I have one day off of work, and I have projects for school, and I have 3 projects to do, and each project takes at least 8 to 10 hours to complete, so I have to hurry up and cycle through all my projects. And then on top of the project, sorry, my sister was going to tell me. Oh, it's all good. Welcome back. On top of the project, it's just life. On top of projects, I have regular work. On top of work, I'm starting up, or I already have a business going, so I got to get my business. I have a house to run. Nothing that can't be nothing can't be fixed. Nothing I can't persevere through. But geez, Lord in heaven, God my Savior sometimes. Who was with me? Tasha was with me Friday night. That's Friday night. Friday night I was at work taking all them photos downtown. Have you made the pasta yet? I just did. There you go. We're finishing it up right now. I hope you like how your own food tastes. You know what? We're pinning you. I like that. I hope you like how your own food tastes. I hope so too, to be honest with you. I'm not so worried about if I like it or not. I'm more worried about if my wife will like the food. By the way, how much longer until the food is done? Not to rush you. I'm just wondering so I can see how it looks. It's done. Give me about 2 more minutes to put the final touches on this. 2 minutes. Count me down right now. Count me down on 2 minutes. 2 minutes, chef. Elle, how you doing? Tasha, how you doing? Welcome again. If y'all haven't already subscribed to Tasha and Elle, go ahead and do that right now. That's probably going to literally be the smartest thing I've seen anybody do on YouTube live in the past 20 minutes. How are you doing since you've been stressed out about life? How are you doing? This is it. Raw dogging life as much as I can. Y'all, I could tell y'all about it some other time, but... Okay. What's your favorite food aside from pasta? Tacos, 100%. My wife gets upset the amount of time to talk about tacos. Mississippi. Oh no. Jeez. Everyone wanted you to take a picture of them. God bless you. Be safe on your journey. Most certainly, 100%. I'll put you in my prayer book tonight. Jeez. God bless you. God rest. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go into the Lion's Den to give her spaghetti. Let's see if she'll like it or not. You're on live stream right now. You're not. I hope that you like it. Someone said, I hope. What do they say again? I hope you like how your own food tastes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I said I told them I'm not worried about how it tastes. I'm worried about what you think about it, because I know it's going to be good. For real? To the cat. I got you. Your food looks like it would be a 5-star restaurant. Thank you. That's how good it looks and hope it tastes. That's a fact. Yeah, everybody wanted me to take their photos of them. Hold on, y'all. We gotta try to persuade this cat to not be a bastard. Yeah? For some reason, it feels like... That's a whole fact. You should do more cooking videos. I'm doing a cooking video tomorrow night. Do you want chicken and dumplings tomorrow night?
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, she says, ooh, that's a yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Chicken and dumplings it is tomorrow night, y'all. Yeah, everybody wanted their photos taken. Nobody wanted to pay any money. Luckily, I went last night. I went there last night. This guy, my coworker, hired me to take photos for him. And I shot, I think, 1,300 or 1,400 photos yesterday. Maybe more. It was, I don't know, a lot of photos. And I'm cutting him a real good deal on this, because normally I charge quite a bit. Do you stream every day? I do not stream every day. I've just got the power to stream. Hold on, y'all. That's a fact, L. That's a whole entire fact. I want to get my food handler's license. That way I can, there we go. That way I can start selling the food. I'm going to go do, on the 8th. On the 8th of November, everybody have your calendars ready to put this in there. I'm going to go to a festival in downtown where there's supposed to be really good internet. And we'll do we're selling a whole bunch of food down there. So feel free to stop by. And I guess watch me sell food. Not my own food though. Mmm. 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 Who's in here right now? It isn't in here anymore. Mm-mm. Taj, are you still in here? Let me know if you're still in here. I'll take care of you. I know Elle's in here. Here. Yes, I am. Here you go, Taj. Here you go. Mmm. 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 Sorry. That spaghetti's hyping me. That spaghetti's stupid. It's like so good. I gotta walk out of the kitchen. I can't. You know, I'm for real. I can't. Come on. Look at that kind of little boy. Good boy. To sleep. Man, that's a fact. I'm about to go to sleep. And for some reason, I love watching people eat before they go to sleep. You should watch, what are those videos called? Mukbangs? Oh man. Shout out right here. If she catches the replay, shout out, okay? If you love watching people eat before you go to sleep, go to Let's Talk with Love, all one word. Check out her mukbang videos. Subscribe to her. Melvin, how you doing? Subscribe to Let's Talk with Love. Subscribe to Elle. Subscribe to Tasha. Maritza. She was in here, I think. Carla, I think, was in here a moment ago. Melvin, how you doing? Yeah, you get your Bible, get you some Jesus. Jesus can never put inside the trunk, you know what I mean? Melvin, show them your blue ranch. There you go. Everybody's looking good in blue right now. That's it. I'm telling y'all. Whenever we have you gotta speak it into existence, right? Whenever we have the Blue Family meetup, Blue Family cookout, I forgot the other word. Anyways, when we have it, I got y'all. I'll cook y'all a bunch of stuff. Potluck was the word. Loaded ramen bowls? Yes. Mm-hmm. 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 I hate to break it to you, but everybody... There we go, y'all. No more buffering. We don't buffer. We don't buffer. YouTube's all like, we're hating on you. We're gonna buffer your video.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a hater within the vicinity. Yeah, glitch freaker, yeah. I was trying to switch the camera back around. Every time I do, it glitches out. Honestly, I hate to break it to you, but it's too dark for the animals because they're going down that dark path right there. Hey, check it out. Do you have any kids? No. 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 I got time and I got money. Here you go. Y'all hang out right here for a moment. No children for Father Fred. Whew. Girl, that is a that's a long story. That's a good thing. It's something. You got 3 kids? Hey Carla, how you doing? Welcome. 27. Nice. You got 3 kids, you got 27 kids. And let me see. I got 3 kids and I'm 27. Yeah, no, I figured that's what was happening. A 24-year-old son, 17-year-old daughter, 12-year-old twins, and a deceased daughter. Oh man. God bless. God bless 100% on that one for real. Peace. Peace be upon them. You have no children, Father Fred? You know what? It's all love. I don't care. Father Fred is... Father Fred is incapable of having children. Which sucks because I got a house, I have a lot of tangible assets, and then once I go meet my maker, there's nobody or nothing. There's nobody to hand all my stuff down to. I wish that I could, you know, but the Lord said, Father Fred, I'm gonna bless you in all sorts of different ways, but that's not gonna be one of the ways. Surrogate? No, it's not. It's not. I don't know. Adopt. I'd think about it, but Lord Almighty, between my wife and I paying for all these bills and I don't know if you got to see that bastard cat that I have. That thing eats like a son of a gun. If I could adopt, I would. But I think you have to have like certain certain income. Father Fred, be too busy for kids. That's a fact. That's not bad. What are you making now? I'm so sorry. There are plenty of children who need a good father. That's a whole. The both of those are facts. What I'm making now is lunch for tomorrow. Here, hang out over here for a little bit. I want to make myself a nice lunch. Maybe I'll make one for my wife. Never too busy for kids. They will may. Is the spaghetti ready yet? Yes, the spaghetti is more than ready. In fact, the spaghetti is on hiatus for a moment. Here, hang it over here. There you go. The spaghetti's going on. Can I see it? Ooh, what use me quick. You gotta mix fried fish 100%. What's that one video that I had was like, what's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more than friends? Who sings that song? If anybody remembers who sings that song, let me know. Is that song you're singing right now? Is that your favorite? No. That's my favorite song when I'm introducing food on my YouTube shorts. In vogue, 100%, 100% in vogue, yes. What's it gonna be? Carla knows what's up. Melvin, it's. I don't know if you were here when I was turning into the Incredible Hulk because the spaghetti was that great. There you go, y'all can hang out right there just for a moment. Gotta start cleaning all this stuff up, getting it all ready for tomorrow. What's everybody else having for, what did everybody say they have for dinner tonight? This is my favorite song. It is, what I know about that? Nothing. Who asked me what I knew about that? Where are you at in the chat? You look like you need some sleep. I have been in school all day, so I appreciate that. Elle said, what do you know about that, Father Fred? Elle, I'm gonna put you on to just let's go talk let's go talk privately in the studio room. This is my studio room right here. Here, I'll show y'all real quick. This is where I edit all the Gemini videos down. That's my diploma right there. Hold on, y'all. We gotta plug y'all back in. Make sure y'all are able to see what's happening. Father Fred Soul, man, that's 100%. So some people are having nothing for dinner. So Carlo K, I don't know, Father Fred down with the swirl. That's a whole fact. In the future, do you ever think you'd make another channel for gaming? I don't game. I'll probably do one for education, like people wanted to learn. I'll be more than happy, for real. I'm trying to be a professor at my university, so if but educational channels just don't. People don't want to watch that stuff. Ah, here we go. You should, because you look like you're the most chill person. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me see if there's anything cool. Oh man, let me show y'all this real quick. I think y'all like this right here. Hold on, y'all. Reach all the way up here. Get my awards down. I gotta get back to L because that's the main reason I came in here. But uh, about 5 months ago, maybe I went to a car show, and it was an all Japanese car show. So all the Japanese cars were there. You know, your Acuras, your Hondas. I mean, I'm not gonna go name all of them, but they were all there. And what did Father Fred? What did Father Fred roll up in? What did Father Fred drive up in? Everybody's wondering. Oh man, I got you. I got you. I'll pull you up over here. Father Fred pulled up in this thing right here. That's a 2013 Honda CR-V. We got about 120,000 miles on it. It's still just a baby. So they were handing out all these awards. They had like best in show, best Nissan, best Hyundai, best Toyota. Who do you think? They had all these super nice Japanese cars there. Who do you think was the only person that pulled up in a Honda that day? So what did I get for being the only person, not because my Honda is nice, but just by default? I got top Honda award for Spring and Matsumi. That was in April 2025. I got the #1 nicest Honda award that they have. And it hangs out right here on my wall. And that's it. That's the story. But the main reason we came in here was for L. What do I know about En Vogue? Let me tell you just let me tell you a quick story for real. I grew up in California. I grew up in a little city called Oakland. Put a 15 in the chat if you ever heard of the state called California. So I grew up in Oakland, California. And when I was in Oakland, I mean, I was never little, but I was just a young man, you know. I appreciate that, KB. 15, I appreciate that, Tasha. I grew up in Oakland, and there I was. One day I was walking down the street, and I'll never forget, as I said, just a young man. My dad and I were walking down the road. Like, we had no money. We were just, I mean, dirt freaking poor. And we passed these three ladies, Terry, Ronna, and Cindy. And they were all just singing on the corner. They were, you know, whatever. And they said, hey, mister, take one of my albums. Like I said, boom, I did. I listened to that album right then and there on my dad's 8-track my dad's 8-track player. And I told these three girls right there, I told them, I love what I'm hearing. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be one of the best selling, one of the most known girl groups in the world. Those three ladies, in case you're wondering, that was En Vogue. That's a story right there. I told En Vogue before they even were a group. Before anybody even knew them, I told them they were going to be great, and they turned out to be great. Just like Master P. I met Master P before he was. I met Master P before he was Master P. What's going on? It's I see you. I see you shout me out a multitude of times. It's happening. Oh, they're not. Oh, they're spamming the chat, but they're doing it. I think they're doing it in a nice way. Like Father Fred, Father Fred. I think they're trying to hype me up. I have to leave soon. Oh man, I hope that you subbed. I see that you liked. Who is Father Fred? You related to Percy Miller. Hey. Let me see. Let me see. You're not. Lie. Ask Mr. Miller next time you talk to him. Ask him about that little boy that he met in New Orleans. Say, hey man, when you were in New Orleans, when the Cali Oak Project, say you ran into a little boy. Say, what did that little boy tell you? That little boy told you you're gonna be great. That's where I'm from. Cali Oak Projects? I appreciate that. I'm from the Ninth Ward for real. I don't know much about the Ninth Ward. Let's look that up one time. Ninth Ward. Is that where you're at right now? Ninth Ward, New Orleans. Historically rich and culturally significant area of New Orleans, known for its resilience, vibrant community, and notable contributions to music and theater. I'm from the Ninth Ward. Notable people from the Ninth Ward. I'm from the Ninth Ward. That's legit. I heard New Orleans. I have a coworker that's from New Orleans. He said it's pretty legit out there. In conjunction with the shooting of an impromptu music video at Black Parties, Indian were injured. But I'm in California. Nice. Which part of California are you from? I used to live over in Oakland, California, where I met In Vogue before they were In Vogue. I appreciate the hype up. Here, let me show y'all something real quick. I'm Compton. Girl, I used to live in what's that place called? You know Pomona? Is that familiar? Oh Lord, what's happening over here? We need this. Paste. Image, paste, that's legit. Woo, Father Fred, I appreciate that hype up. APD. Where's L at? She ain't gonna believe what she's about to see. I'm telling you right now, she gonna look at this and say, I don't believe you, Father Fred. I think that you're lying. Hopefully she's still in here. I'm still here. Okay, good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that for sure. Let me get all this set up for y'all. Let me show y'all some stuff y'all might not be ready to see, but I trust y'all. You are going to enjoy this. You just allow me one moment to pull this up. Sir Tasha, 100%. I'm here, but club hopping. You know I'm gonna rock with you, Carla, 100%. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Boom. Oh no, that ain't gonna work. Where were we at? We're right here. Copy. Let me go back over and fix this. Let me go back and fix this. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. There's a lot of different things happening. I need to fix. Copy. Set this thing over here. Let me go over here. Copy this. Drop that in there. All right, y'all. Here's a photo. I'm only going to show it to you just briefly because I don't want YouTube getting mad. And I don't want people coming after me saying just not polite stuff, okay? So I'm only going to show this to you one time. For the people who are like, oh man, that In Vogue story that doesn't sound plausible. Here you go. There's a picture of me with In Vogue. Let me know. Beautiful shoes. Yeah, that's a photo of me and In Vogue together. They invite. I actually, I'm gonna be polite. I invited them. It's the It was a chivalrous. It was a nice thing to do. I said, man, there's a really nice desert-esque area. I'm gonna be standing here in my graduation outfit. If y'all want to take some photos with me, you know, of course they obliged. So man. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. I don't think y'all want to hang out in the studio for much longer. See, look, there's all my guitars for all the music. There's the futon for when people come over and they're like, "Hey man, can you produce this for me? Can you edit this video? Can you edit these photos for me?" Sit down for a little bit. Let me work. There's that thing. I found it in the trash. I don't know what it said, but I hope that was polite. There's my computer. Look at that bad boy right there. Elle, you and I should go dancing sometime. I'll sweep you off your feet. There's my dad. There's where I graduated. There's that thing. I got that. There's my tree caliper. There's some shirts that I got. There's a cool piano. Look at this. It's 70s chair. Legit. And that's it. That's a bunch of the tours I have. Here's this painting. I painted it myself. Don't tell anybody I never painted that. I also found that thing. I said, man, it's really nice. I'll tell you all this for real. Here's some real stuff. Did this painting right here. Painted that one. My wife and I painted these together. I think that's all the cool stuff I have for you. Unless y'all want to go outside for a little bit. Let me see what time it is. It's already 10 o'clock. Holy crap. It's already 10 o'clock, y'all. I gotta get back up and go to work. Unfortunately, I gotta stay up all night, cut the rugs. For me, it's 11:18. What's the weather like where you're at right now? Is it cold? Is it starting to snow yet? I'm gonna do a little bit of thinking now. Yeah, usually night times when I get all my projects done for the day, get everything that I wanted to complete for the day out of the way. When I have all the time in the world to hush now. I have all the time in the world by myself to think, to make sure that I don't have to keep walking this way. Right now it's 40 degrees outside. Also can't forget my wallet tomorrow. Somebody remind me tomorrow night if I go live to grab my wallet tomorrow morning. I don't know how much y'all want to hang out. I'll hang out for, let me see, I'll hang out for about 30 more minutes or so. I gotta get some work done. Y'all can hang out if y'all want. Oh, criminy. Y'all can watch me edit down all these videos. Band Geek here. Trombone, for real. Girl, I used to play the tuba. Pause, of course. Hi, bye, I'm leaving. It was great watching you. Your pasta looked amazing. Watching this really just made my day. Good night. I appreciate that. Good night. If you stream again, I'll be here. If not, something happened. KB, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope that I'm saying it correctly. No disrespect. Genuine, thank you for stopping by. I'll make some more stuff. Make yourself known next time you're here. It's good seeing you. Have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams. Take care of yourself. Super surprising that it's not snowing, huh? Alright, y'all. Let's work on some photos. Oh man. I'm afraid if I switch my camera around, YouTube is gonna say, you can't do that. I think this will be relatively easy to do. Who was in? Oh, it was Tasha was here. Let me see. We were probably here to. there to here. Son of a gun. New folder. Dallas pigs. I know, so on your Father, bless you and your kindness. Bless y'all for stopping by. Y'all don't. I appreciate y'all stopping by, not trolling. I appreciate that a lot. We didn't look at a bunch of photos I took the other night. Like I said, I think, let's see how many I took of this guy. Pause. I told y'all earlier it was 1900. $1,420 photos. Oh, what are we crying about? Hopefully you're feeling better. If this drops, jump back in. Hi, I can't change my mind. Father Fred is a beast. Fact. I can't change my mind. I wanted to come back because you're the only good YouTuber right now. Nobody else is streaming. All the other people that I'm saying on for your page is brain rot. Well, I appreciate that. Here, hold on, y'all. If this drops, jump back in with me for a moment. Oh, it didn't drop. So here goes some Dallas photos. We gonna fix that one up. That's beautiful. You know what? We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Hold on, y'all. We gotta load this thing up. This thing will do what I need it to do. Oh yeah, I took that guy's photo while I was down there too. That guy said, "Hey man, can you take my photo?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Oh, I used to work for God knows who it was." Hold on, y'all. There's some stuff y'all might not want to see. I'm doing this for y'all. Hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fix that one up. What is that? Oh, it's a car stopping by. Love that photo right there. We gotta fix that one up. Golden Angel will fix that one up. This one right here we can fix up pretty quickly. We've changed the, let me see. Hold on, y'all. We gotta change this up just a touch. I'm gonna add just a touch of this right here. Let's see what else we got going on. What else did we take photos of that night? I saw that real nice car, and there was this homeless guy that was like, "Hey, can you take?" He was like, "Hey, man, can you take some photos of me? I got some money." So I said, "Yeah, I'll take some photos of you for real." You can see how happy he is. Look at him. What a happy guy. And he started flipping me off. He started flipping me off, and then he told me, he said, "I'm going to charge you, Father Fred, for taking my photo." And I said, "Yeah, I'm good, bro." I walked away. There's some photos of people walking, went to St. Jude's Chapel, some empty street, which is nice, you know. We got this nice photo of the alleyway. That's where Tasha was hanging out. I remember her hanging out here. I told her, "Man, we got to keep switching these lenses out." Started shooting that thing right there. And this is pretty much where the camera gave out. That's where YouTube was like, "Hey man, you can't live stream in here any longer." And now we gotta grab the rest of these. Let's check out some more photos real quick. See what else we can, see. That one's not too bad. Let me see. Alignment, adjust. We gotta adjust that pole right in the middle. Boom. Apply. Hit it with the denoise. No, we don't want a denoise. We want a noiseless, high noiseless on there. Thanks everybody still for hanging out. Whomever is here. Hit it with just a touch of vignette. Green up those trees just a touch. Technical, I want to order my own business and be your contact crew. Nice. Stop on by. There's always time to help other people. Really beautiful. I appreciate that. We got to change. Oh, that's way too much light over there. I don't like that at all. Do we like... Let me see. I like that right there. That's pretty neat. I think that's all that we have. It's all 55 minutes. Holy mackerel! That's gonna be way too long. Just get yourself a bunch of subscribers. Get 50 people. I'll shout out. I take it's if you're subbed to me, which I appreciate that you are. Friday nights or Saturday nights, I go down into Dallas and I take a bunch of photos. I like seeing what's down there. We can do a bunch of crazy stuff to these photos now. We can add this stuff to it. I wonder if this will work. Oh, look at that. That looks ridiculous. Was it daytime when we were there? It quite possibly was. Was it? Ah, man. Let's see if I can fix this real quick, y'all. Was it Mike the Situation? Ah, I don't think it was. It was nighttime. Oops, hold on, y'all. This thing's acting up. That looks pretty alright, but I don't think that's proper. Where's that one that we had to begin with in the beginning? Maybe that one right there. Let me go fix this just a touch. Let me fix this, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Move. I mean, no, we want a little more of the sky though. That's good. Apply. Hit it with just a touch of enhance. Hit it with some noiseless high. I don't like that. That's not appropriate. Whatever that is. That looks. I can't say the word because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube, but that does not look proper. See, I could have sworn. Oh no, we weren't taking a bunch of photos. We were live streaming. I remember now. I'll fix this guy's photo up for him too, real quick. Let me see. Yeah, crop this guy out real quick. Sir, you look pretty good right there. Let me hit you with this just for a brief moment. Hit you with a high noiseless because you got way too much stuff happening. What's the guy? What is, sir? You gotta get that out of there, sir. I'll fix that up for you here in a second. I'm gonna go to right here. I'm gonna go to object selection. I'm gonna go to mask. Hey Jenna, look at this. Look at this. Boom. A boom. There you go. Welcome in. We're gonna tell this thing that we want to find all the humans in here. We're gonna go back to masking. We're gonna go to brush. We gotta get an erase brush because this is not a human. Nice try, wheelchair, but you ain't sneaking by me this time. Then we go to masking. We're gonna go over here to invert. Adjustments, convert to black and white. Everything's in black and white except for this guy right here. Great. That looks good. See, you don't need to see that all the stuff. This guy right here is the guy that we want to stick. Look at those eyes. Sure, you're handsome. Let's see if I can fix this little bit of whatever you got going on in your beard, sir. See, I told this guy too. Whoever was on the live chat. There you go. Whoever was on the live chat was there with me when I was telling him, here's my business card, text me, and I will send you all these photos. I'm good. How you doing, Jenna? It's good to see you in here. I appreciate you stopping by 100%. Let me see what I could do for this guy. That's pretty much all he's going to be able to get out of me for that. Yeah, we saw that cool car. We already fixed that door up. I have plenty of pictures of that. I think this is the only other photo I really want to mess with tonight. Let me see. I might have what's the time it is? Actual time, not Yeah, I got like 20 more minutes or so. I'll just get myself an extra cup of coffee tomorrow. So we want to apply. It's already good to go. See, I like the way that's looking. It's all within the 9 squares. I'm so happy that you're here. Hey, I know that you're in here. Head on over to Jenna's live stream also. Sub to her. She's super legit. Put just a touch of, just a touch of that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with a high noise list, although it calls for a low noise. Look at that already. That looks great. Who is this guy right here? Is that is that Joe Biden? So, Father Fred, do you sell your pics? Yes, 100% yes. These ones are more for me, but there's people that'll hire me to take their photos for them. You hit 401 subs. Congratulations! Look at you. Look at this right here. Y'all probably can't tell. Get just a little bit of extra color to it. That's too dark. I don't like that. No, I don't like the way any of that looks. Let me hit it with an auto adjust for a moment. No, I don't like the way auto. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks, y'all. We got to go back one time. Just hit it with the maybe about a 35 on the vignette. There's not a lot of green in this besides here and here, so we're not going to need, and the 7-Elevens, we're not going to need a lot of foliage enhancer, but it will, you see like right here, it'll bring out the just a touch of the colors in the background. What I would like to do is add a little bit of light to this. See, I don't like all that light back there. We need to darken that up. Especially, oh, that's a tree branch, never mind. So let's add about right there. Yeah, can we get a, yeah, there you go. That's, here's a before, here's an after. You can see it just brightens everything up, and just brings the whole thing to life. I am running a program called Luminar Neo. Yeah, here you go. Boom, before, after. Just brings just so much more life to the photo. What else did we take photos of? We took a photo of this building right here, which is, it's not gonna be too difficult to fix. I wish I would have taken a better photo of it though, but I don't have all the cool lenses with me. What's going on? It's how you doing? Let me see what else I have. I gotta be careful how much I'm scrolling. There might be some stuff y'all aren't. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all gonna say, hey, Father Fred, I don't think you're supposed to show those. Oh yeah, I forgot we have the alley photo where to fix. Do we want a lot of what do y'all think? You know what? Let's work on this together as a chat. Do we want more of the ground down here, or we want more of the building up here? How do you think we should structure this? This thing right here has to be I appreciate you thinking about me like that. Let me see. We need to freeform this thing. You want to do more building? Anybody else got anything to say about it before we start working on this? Yes, that's good. We got the trash can in this corner. With the trash can in this corner, this thing right here really should be let me see. Let me try to fix this up. With a trash can in the corner, which is perfect. We have this thing just about dead center, which is good. Stuff happening in all of the areas. And apply, hit it with a small amount of enhance, hit it with a medium. Hit it with just a 35 vignette, relight it. Maybe take just a touch of light away from the back end. Maybe bring just a little bit to the forefront. See, look, oh man. Let's see if we can move that light around a little bit. That'd be really nice if we were able to. Let me see if I could do this. There we go. You got to get out of here. I appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to stop by tomorrow. I'll probably be here, probably doing the same thing. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, I got about 5 more minutes, and then all these photos will be uploaded. We'll be good for the night. I don't think anything cool's happening over here. Maybe just this guy. Say, dude, Shab already got photos of that. Those people I don't need photos of. I think that's all the stuff that I have for this specific catalog right here. Let me see what else I have. I gotta put y'all facing this way just for a second. Do I have about 15 more seconds or so? And oh, there we go. Let me see. Dallas pics. Let me see. Add photos. Add folder. Desktop. Dallas pics. Select folder. There we go. Go back to edit. Now we have here's the photos of the guy. This guy asked Eli asked me to take photos of him for his Tinder profile. Just got to choose some really good photos, send it back out to him. That was really nice right there. Well, thank you, Carla. So I got to find, I think, 20 or 30 good photos of the 1900 photos I took that I can edit and send out. But the problem I have, these are good, but the problem I have is they're not natural photos. Like that one's natural, but it's blurry. There we go. See, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, like, that's an authentic smile. That's not like this right here is smile for the camera. I don't like that. Gotta wake up early tomorrow? Shoot, me too. I gotta get up at 3 o'clock and go back to work. What do you think? This one right here? This for the ladies out here. What y'all think about this one right here? Ooh. All right, it's be safe. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Just put a touch of landscape enhancer on there, make it a little greener. That's a good one. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, some of these, like I said, some of these turned out pretty decent. See, I don't. That's a fake smile. I don't like that. That one's okay, I guess. It's starting to pour down rain, so I was like, man, we gotta pack it up. No, hold on. I like that one right there. That one's pretty decent. Google, put a star on that one for decent. There we go. That's a good one. Put a decent star on there. I'll tell you for real, you know how I know? Where's that one at that I was just looking at? You know how I know that one's decent? Because I know that guy, I work with that guy every single day, and I could tell just his smile, it looks authentic. There we go. See that? These are a couple decent ones right here. That one's not too bad. I'm not gonna edit these up tomorrow. I'll edit these tomorrow. Most certainly not tonight. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me do this. That one's not too bad. That one's pretty okay. That one's okay. Okay, I remember that one, yeah. So I told him, look over there and smile. So there you go. There you go. That's it right there, I think. Maybe, maybe that one. Maybe that one. One of these ones right here. Between where we at? We're at 9108, 9108, and between 108 and 17. Yeah, and this one I was like, hey man, it's starting to rain. We need to get out of here. So he was like, take some pictures of me in the rain. So I'm like, all right, cool. He wants, the problem is he wants them in color, and I don't care for the color ones. I like the, there we go. I like the black and white photos. I think they look way better. So I was like, hey man, let me get some photos of you over near the train station. See, I like that photo right there too. That's, that guy's gonna have to wait a moment. I'll come back to that one. Oh, then I met this guy on the train. He's like, hey man, can you take some photos of me? So I said, yeah, 100%, bro. So I said, man, I'm not taking photos of you with a thumbs up, man. Anybody could do that. You gotta look, like you. There we go. Look at these photos right here. I'm telling you, in black and white, these ones are perfect. Look at that photo right there. That gentleman knows what's going on. But then you see, then it's like, hey man, I want to pose with the camera real quick. Let me fast forward. And he's like, hey, I want to pose with the camera. Like, that's great, but that's not authentically you. You know what I mean? I had some authentic photos. So let me pose a little bit again. Let me pose. So I'll tell him, man, you don't need to be posing, man. You just need to, you need to be you. So like that one right there. That's down right there. Yeah. And then here's my boy. I took some more photos of him. These ones were in color, which again, I don't care for. There you go. That's decent. I'd have cleaned that one up just a touch. That's it. Let me get some photos of some trees and the. I get some photos of the trees and the ground for a little bit. There you go. That's pretty decent. That's decent. Yeah, I don't care for that one. You can tell there's a fake smile happening. There we go. See, if that wasn't so blurred, that would be perfect. But look at that one. That's it right there. Now I am telling you, if he didn't have that bag in his hand, there you go. That's it. I guess you gotta unblur that just a touch. But that's it. Let me fast forward a little more. Which one was which one was good? Uh-oh, we're going. Oh man. Hold on, y'all. We gotta switch over to something different. All right, let me see. Okay, that one's not too bad. Oh yeah, here's where we had the. Look at that freaking. Mmm, that was beautiful. That was a really good time. Gotta wait for more of these photos to load up, so we'll look at this just for a moment. Alright, so we got some more photos of my boy. That's not too bad. That one's not too bad right there. Got some photos in the light. Man, that was beautiful. Mm. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to see a whole bunch of photos. Or I guess just continue to watch the live streams and you can watch me edit all the photos down. I think that one's pretty alright. We're just cycling through these for now, seeing what's happening. I love that building right there. That one's pretty cool. That AT&T building is always super neat. We were down there and these people were down there with their Jesus, heaven has one door, Jesus Christ thing, because there was a parade coming by, and I believe that they didn't appreciate the parade as much as other folks that were in attendance. That's my boy coming out of the thing. Okay, right there. That's good. That's good. Click. That's good. Uh-oh. See what else we got going on. So that one's not too bad. That one's going to take a little bit of work. These ones I got to work on just a touch. That one's pretty decent. Not my favorite or my best. And just a few photos of downtown. And that's it. Well, y'all, that completes the tour. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to everybody, rather, who hung out, who's still here. Let's see if this thing will generate. Oh man, look at that. Thank you to everybody who hung out and stayed around. Listen to the yammering. Oh, come on, now you can do better than that. Thanks everybody who liked and subscribed tonight. If you're watching the replay, you're catching the tail end of the replay, I appreciate it. Natasha, if you're still here, which I suspect you might be. If not, I appreciate you hanging out. If you are, I appreciate you hanging out. Elle, I appreciate you coming in. Carla, I appreciate you coming in. Jenna, I appreciate you coming in. Maritza, I think you were here. I appreciate you coming in. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Good night, everybody, and sweet dreams.